forever.
Not used to working with humans. Usually just me and my pack. I guess it's worse if you guys get shot, yeah?
Toxins going up.
Smoke's down.
Yep. That's through B. Dog is
Dog
out
sent
through
through a
A.
teleporter, finds 4 outside bathroom.
4 connected, but 2 of the UNH players, they just drop. They swung through bathroom and they will fall, and it is an all-out A push, and the spike is going to be deployed on the side of the University of Georgia here.
Quick take from Georgia now. See if UNH can get a retake going here.
UNH looking for retake. Drops and just gets, wow. Quick swing from Georgia there. Shuts down the UNH retake. And that will be the end of the pistol round here. Now UNH is going to be on a save. And I wonder if they're going to change up their strategy here a little bit. Maybe not look for an as aggressive push, but maybe they are going to do that again. But it does look like they're sending... Is this a 5B angle? Maybe teleport? Interesting.
Come on, little home. Careful here.
Don't normally see this. 5 on B. And it looks like they're just playing for retake on A, potentially. Maybe with teleporter, or they're just going to walk through here. All 5 are walking through.
That
Flash
deep
goes
sky flash.
deep sky flash. Finds 1. And it looks like UNH is just going to look for trades here. Trying to ruin Georgia's decon here a little bit.
Nearly gets a second. Gecko did get his hands on a Guardian, but isn't able to do much with it. Quickly taking down, only taking 1 rifle out of George's hands.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah, only got 1 there. Doesn't really limit Georgia's economy here too much. And it looks like their UNH is finally going to be able to get weapons here that will do more than their pistols. And they are going back to this A-B split, 3-2 split. And actually, it does look like the Brimstone is heading over to A. So you have the Viper Wall probably on B site. And you have the Brimstone on A holding with the Rays. And looks like U-Haul.
Another deep sky flash trying to climb out that fountain. See that fade getting popped over on A. Rays quickly hopping into lanterns and catches 1, but the Rays on our side It's a refrag, turns it into a 4v4.
Xena gets the refrag there from U-Haul, and their Raze has a judge right now,
Spike
from what
planted.
I know. Spike is down on A side. UNH is in a prime position to retake this. You just have Optimal looking for the rotate over to A.
Nets gets another one, gets traded out. 3v3.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's 2v1.
2v1 now.
Wingman's on the defuse.
There we go. UNH will take it there, with the Wingman initially getting a fake defuse, basically, and then UNH had one tap Spike, and then they double swung the guy holding from A long.
Nice little wall bang through the crate there.
Yeah, that was a nice, very nice wall bang there. And now it is 1-2 UNH, and now it looks like Georgia's probably going to go into their full buy here. And UNH's defensive setup, once again, is probably going to be around, yeah, it's the 2-3 split here. And it looks like Mr. Mamba won't be able to afford a full buy here, so he's going to have to elect for a light shield and Sheriff loadout.
Quick double kill for UNH there. Quickly turns into a 5v3.
Very quick kills. Basically started the round.
Believe
Georgia swung there and just met their fate.
that seems like Connor might outside A there.
Yeah, very interesting. And again,
There's a
another
third
kill.
one. Annex. Annex
Xena
with a
gets
quick
the
double
kill.
kill. Optimal going on the flank. Changes his mind.
Changes his mind real quick. Maybe looking through. Yeah, he's looking for the TP rotate, and he finds it, and finds the two people who rotated through TP.
Beautiful play.
Reloading.
That was
I believe Mamba did pick up a rifle as well. UNH's economy is suddenly a lot healthier.
It's a lot healthier here, and Mr. Mamba doesn't have to deal with just the Sheriff here. Still electing for a light shield buy, but has a lot of econ now. And it looks like, again, they're going for this Viper wall. And the same split here, but UNH is opting to hold this pretty aggressively on defense here with no Sentinel. They're kind of just trying to swing off rip early here.
I mean, you've seen how UNH plays. They opt for a much more aggressive style.
Yeah, they always tend to elect for a very aggressive defense here. And it looks like Georgia's going to try and do a push through A. And Xena gets a pick with the Outlaw there.
Annex is deadly with that outlaw. And Georgia's economy is either a light buy or a total save here, so
Very true. UNH does have the gun advantage here, most likely. And it looks like Georgia's looking to slow play it, maybe try and catch UNH out, try and get a pick here. Still looking for something here, UNH. Trying to see if there's any activity on B or A. UNH is slow playing this to make sure they don't get picked, and it does look like it's going to be an A push through showers, but well met by UNH. 2-for-1 trade there.
Spike planted.
Spike does go down though.
One
Spike
enemy
does go
remaining.
down, but Xena
Annex
gets
in
third.
prime positioning.
Annex gets their third pick, and that will do it. Gavarone gets the Gecko holding back a showers. That's another UNH round win right there.
And only one death too. Saves your economy.
No more doubt.
The economy here
We're
for
ready.
UNH right now is booming. They all have a pretty sizable amount of money here and can afford to do a lot of full buys. And Mr. Mamba, again, is still just electing to have a Guardian and Light Shield. He still is technically on a save, pretty much. He hasn't had to buy anything since round 3.
Yeah, but a lot of ults here for Georgia. Have to be wary of that.
That's true. Big ults coming up. The Raze ult is the one to look out for, is along with that Gecko ult.
Annex quickly popping ult and double satchling. Might see a quick flank kill.
Trying to look for a quick flank kill and will not get there quite.
Oh,
Mamba with a good shot there. Whew.
any little one tap. Maybe that Guardian was the right choice.
Yep. Guardian there gets value, and it looks like Georgia's going to be able to get the plant off here. UNH does have two people coming from that flank, and they still have Mr. Mamba holding from B elbow here, trying to maybe look for a flash engage. Out there. Vi's opts for the alt. He's a sheriff, so he doesn't mind, but he will go down. Two sheriffs for UNH right now, so they still have a pretty decent shot. That's a great shot by Gavarone.
Crazy one taps coming out of UNH here. Oh, they got the wall bank. Does tap one, kills another.
One enemy
Ah, there's
remaining.
no time though.
Time,
Wingman can
but
half it.
Last player standing.
does manage to get a bunch of good trades there, though. And again, they're trying to. The Georgia economy here might be a little bit shot after this round, depending on how it went. Gonna quite see here how much Georgia has. That was a full kill for UNH.
Hope one of the players hits tabs here.
And again, Georgia still maintained all three alts from last round. The only alt on the side of UNH now is the Gecko alt. So I'm interested. They are doing a 4-1 split now. With
Annex does have an op.
Annex does have an op on A.
Oh,
Very
beautiful push.
swing. Beautiful swing from UNH there. Finds two. Viper Wall is out.
Guy taking quite a bit of damage.
Quite a bit of damage. Cannot heal themselves, so forced to play a little bit back. Play off the rest of their team's angles. Now rotating to A site here. Looks like Georgia did.
Annex might have spotted one.
Annex might have.
Gavarone did get a kill over on B.
That is true.
One enemy
Annex might
remaining.
have spotted. Maybe they're.
Alchemo gets another.
A.
Seems they have spike down over on B.
They
And there
do.
it goes, a flawless for UNH.
Really great round for UNH. That initial swing really set the tone early, getting those two initial picks. And now UNH retakes the lead here at 4-3.
Healthy economy for UNH. Georgia, in the meanwhile, all in the 2000s.
Fallen in the 2000s, probably either looking for a full save or maybe a light buy with a sheriff. Alt economy here now is actually evened up after that round too. UNH actually has an alt advantage with 4 alts online. Every single alt besides that race alt is now online for UNH to use here.
Might see that early Viper alt in Garden here.
Does look like they're
And
gonna.
there-
Yeah, there it goes. Early Viper alt controlling Garden.
Cuts off quite a bit of long as well.
Does enter
Makes a
long as
B push almost impossible.
Yeah, they really would have to push through Hookah basically to have a chance. But oh wow,
Ooh,
that is a shot. I will say that was a great shot from Georgia, but Stormer doesn't.
Alba gets the repeat.
Alt is
Seeker's
out.
coming through, finds a second. Clove does resect though. Nearly a bit of friendly fire there.
Little bit.
Seems they're gonna wait out Clove's ult here.
One enemy remaining.
Nope, that is a wow. Clove trying to get really aggressive there, and Mr. Mamba has 3-piece right now.
Might make it 4 here.
Blinded.
Might make it.
Does
4.
find the last.
Trying to find the last. Has dog. Sending dog down long, most likely. We're on site. On site. Vice is on site here with just a sheriff. UNH knows that. Mr.
Oh,
Mamba
those both death smoke.
Flash is out.
Making a run for it, seems.
Heal up, squad.
It's very true.
Oh. Finds Annex.
Finds Annex
Gavarone with a
there.
beautiful flank though.
That's a big flank on the A site.
Spike planted.
You still have 2 more from UNH coming.
Gavarone finds him.
Gavarone finds the last one. Great flank. Good play from UNH there. Only lost 2. Their economy is still really good here, and they still have a pretty good amount of alts to use here.
Don't even start.
Yeah, managed to save Annex's op for this next round as well.
That is huge. Annex will have that op again. Probably going to be on A side. We might see another 4-1 split here. Maybe looking more for, let's see. Timeout did be called by Speed Rush here. So maybe want to go over a strat. Maybe a technical. I'm going to assume they want to go over a strat here. Go over a recap. It does look like either, from what it looks like right now, it does look like we're going to have at least 3 on B site here for UNH. And Annex is potentially looking to rotate to top of A, probably just grabbing that op before going top of A. Alt Econ is, again, pretty even. Still have the Raze alt and the Gecko alt for Georgia. But UNH also has the Gecko alt and the Brim alt here.
I believe Annex should have ult again here soon. It has been a few rounds since they popped it.
That is true. I think they're at, I want to say 6 out of 8 or 7 out of 8. I want to guess, but maybe because I know they've been getting kills too. That's what I'm guessing. They're pretty close.
Do you know Annex is the better, or one of the better duelists?
Very true. It does look like we got a flash there of it. I think I saw a 6 out of 8 for Annex's alt.
Since Annex might go down long here with that op.
Yep, looking for a flash down long here, then peeking with the op.
Blinded.
Just find one around the corner. Unable to get the kill.
Able to confirm repeaks and gets fragged by Raj there from the side of Georgia.
Oh yeah! Monster on the
We're
loose!
going out now. On the B side.
Echo gets thrown out. Doesn't seem to have found anybody. But
Nothing quite.
Clove is down in the elbow.
Spike planted.
Close down an elbow right now. Optimal is the flank. And Gavarone is
Last
playing on
player
B side
standing.
aggressively. It's the 4th for Raj right there. UNH looking for a retake here. Tries to find one, gets one.
More? Here's more.
Second Gecko ult and the ace.
And ace from the side of Georgia. But UNH does have a lot of econ here, so they can still rebuy. And they still have 2 alts.
Georgia might not have been able to make a full buy here. 3 of their members were killed and their econ isn't the greatest.
Yeah, their econ wasn't the best, and now they're calling the timeout, because they're probably on a half buy here, if I had to say, most of them at least. Timeout is currently active, and UNH is looking like they're going to do a 3-2 split again, but this time opting for 3 on A and 2 on B. Sky once again, Mr. Mamba's holding B long, looking for that long flash. Optimal's holding towards window. Potentially probably going to look for, Viper Ult is already down actually. And I think it's going to be an aggressive UNH push here based on the positioning of their players right now.
Yeah, and those sky flashes are just so good for information gathering.
Very true. Any flash that goes off, you can at least probably find one, know if there's a lurk or if their whole team's going there. Great information. And it looks like as well, got 3, yeah, it's the 3-2 split. Georgia did get the Fade ult online though.
Find the weak point.
Gabbron still does have his ultimate. And you know, Gecko can get 2 uses in 1 round out of it. So.
Look out.
That is true. Flash goes out looking for information. Everyone finds
Gabbron, quick
one.
pick.
Quick picks here from UNH have been the story of the game so far. Gecko Flash goes out through hookah though.
Fade Eye gets popped as well.
Face your fear.
There goes Fade ult.
Fade ult is down. Grim ult in response. Lots of util being used early on here from both sides. Right now we're dead even in player numbers.
Optimal nearly had 2. Annex does find 1 though.
Enemy remaining.
Mr. Mamba finds another. Nade finds Gavarone, but Mr. Mamba finds the frag. That's another UNH round win, up 6-4 here on defense.
I'll teach them to respect their elders.
That Georgia economy is going to be even worse now. 1 member under 2,000.
One member at 1,900, and now you gotta, their economy is all over the place. They have one at 5,000, one at 4,000, and a couple at 2,000 or under, 3 2,000 or under. So I wonder if they're gonna go for a light buy here or just a full save for some of their members.
Want to save enough economy to try to push this into a 6-6 half here, but UNH pulls this off, the best you're going to get is 7-5.
And most likely that is what we're gonna potentially see. UNH can push an 8-4 advantage too, depending on what they decided to do for this round.
UNH just have a very good lineup for attack here as well, so Georgia wants to get as many rounds out of this as they can.
This should, in theory, based on the composition, be a little bit more favor for Georgia, but UNH is playing this very aggressively, and it's resulting in a lot of just opening picks, and
One
right now
enemy
Georgia's down to
remaining.
1 player.
Flawless.
There it goes.
Wow.
Round might have been 30 seconds of UNH just
Last round.
wiping out that Georgia roster.
Don't save
Just
anything.
fragging out.
Last chance to
And
win.
now the 8-4 looks pretty possible, as Georgia's economy, I think that they saved. No, they didn't.
They forced it, it looks
save.
like.
They forced it. So it's going to be most likely Sheriffs or Guardians here on the side of Georgia.
As you might see is a Vandal with light shields.
True, you might see that as well. That is in the cards. Long flash going out for Mr. Mamba again.
Just keeps finding that early intel.
Second flash going out. Definitely is one looking long. The Visalt goes out. Nade finds Optimal.
Yeah, that first blood does go to Georgia. Razor comes out as well.
Big refrag
Double,
there.
triple kill for UNH.
Spike planted.
That's big. You still have this Gecko wall here from the side of UNH. They
Not
don't even need it.
needed.
Not even needed. Clean round win for UNH.
Oh,
And-
and a little friendly fire.
Little friendly fire. And
He's got a
explodes
6
spike.
for UNH. Make it a 7K? There it
Oh,
is.
there's a 7K.
Switching sides.
They got 7.
Stay keen.
They had 8 bit.
They don't
Mamba.
have to be good to be dangerous.
Mamba had sat in the right spot.
On my way.
All right. Now we have flipped
Exciting.
sides here.
Aggressive comp for UNH here. They might have just fast, hard hits against sites here.
And they're probably going to look for a pretty hard hit. I mean, they opted to not run that Sentinel, and it turned out pretty well for them on that defensive side, as they only gave up 4 rounds to the side of Georgia. And now they should have the compositional advantage here going into offense.
Here.
Seems like another 3-2 split here.
UNH playing this pretty slowly right now, trying to maybe bait out a Georgia player who's out in the
Raise Roomba
open.
coming down.
Raise Roomba does come down.
Fade ult or fade as well. Seems you're baiting out Utah before any big pushes. Annex is getting up towards A site though.
Looking towards A site with that Viper wall.
Optimal does get taken down.
Optimal gets taken down. Mr. Rama's gonna look to dog down long here.
Annex fighting with the Gecko towards Lantern.
Smoke's down.
They might have just psyched themselves.
It's very true. Gecko Flash doesn't find anyone. Looks like
Yeah,
they're just
everyone
mainly
basically
on
takes
A.
Spike down in hookah. Heard the TP's coming through.
Gecko Flash finds Mr. Rama, reflashes, gets fragged out there. It's just not there in the pistol round.
Another fight.
We did see them lose a pistol round in the first half, but they bounced back pretty quickly.
They did bounce back pretty fast. So I'm very interested to see here what they opt to do now. They did do a 3-2 split, trying to maybe bait out a Georgia player. Didn't get any dice on that, really. And it does look like on the side of UNH, one of them has a Sheriff. Looks like that's going to be Eddie with the Sheriff.
Yeah, 3 Brimstone.
Yep, 3 Brimstone.
Be a 5-stack here.
Yeah, 5-stack push onto A. Probably looking for a really quick plant, or maybe a quick rotate into U-ball.
Ooh, the Bucky.
There's a Bucky on A. Holding that corner, but does get refragged out for UNH.
Lucky it wasn't a judge.
And maybe Thought they were getting more value with the Bucky, but didn't expect the full 5 push. Bulldog now finds one from UNH. Plant does get off though. That's big for the econ.
Seems to know there's a flank coming, but quickly turned into a 1v3. Nearly gets one with the classic from range. A nice flick.
Good flick. But
Mambas, you can see this warm-up's paying off.
very true. Mamba's warm-up paying off here, and they do get 2 from Georgia on their save round here. And now UNH can full buy. And Georgia probably is gonna be a little bit, not too much, but they do have some players who can't full buy here.
Taking 2 players out on a save round helps with the economy here. Plus the plant money.
Plant money is big here too. Getting those plants off will help. UNH now looking probably to send 5 down B long here. 4 actually, and Optimal looking to go through hookah maybe. Sees the jump peak.
Quick rush up long here.
Very quick rush up long. And
Already
Optimal's
pushing
just-
through gardens.
Yeah, they push through gardens, and Optimal's just on the flank here. Just holding their backside, and UNH finds 2 quickly.
Annex gets that first blood. Optimal
Remaining.
catches one on teleport.
Only 1 left, and I hear hookah from behind me here, so I think that the raise is just in hookah right now.
Might have been the jump peak.
Flawless.
There it goes, a flawless.
Flawless round from UNH. Very
Okay.
similar to last defense, where they lost 2 and then brought it back really quickly.
Flawless is so good for keeping their economy up and helping these early rounds.
Yeah, that's really big. And it looks like we're gonna have a Viper Wall looking to posture towards A. Could be a fake as well, but it does look like UNH is at least gonna send Optimal, Gavarone through A site, and the other 3 on the side looking to probably push B.
Toxins going up.
Seems Optimal might be thinking Georgia will send an aggressive push outside of bathroom there.
Yeah, might. Looking like that's what he's looking to punish here.
Toxin screen down.
Trade down B really fast.
UNH does lose 1 smoke, but they also get rid of a lot of Georgia's intel gathering.
Very true. Does look like UNH is now going to slowly work their way towards A site.
I got the spike.
Very slowly creeping their way towards that A site, looking for a plant. Optimal trying to clear through showers.
I got spike dropped.
Trying to see if there's anyone holding in there. UNH using a lot of util. Spike is going down. Optimal's control of showers.
Thanks, little man.
Teleport come through.
Teleport came through and gets punished immediately.
Perfect swing by
One enemy
Optimal there. Gavrone catches the second, and Optimal 2 as well.
Very nice. Very good swings there from UNH. Finds the remaining Georgia players. Catches the teleport early. And now it is 10-6 UNH.
Did well to shut down any attempt at a retake.
Yeah, very good shutdown there. Nothing, no dice from Georgia there for the retake. And now UNH has a 10-6 lead and is getting very close to a lot of ults here.
And that economy lead as well doesn't hurt UNH at all.
Oh yeah,
4
that
players
is
and
huge.
Georgia unable to buy.
UNH looking for an all-out A push here, it looks like. Sending, looks like Mr. Mamba through showers and Optimal. The other 3 looking to go through U-Haul, but gets picked off.
Down A.
Quick double kill for Georgia there.
One down.
Optimal does find
find
one.
a trade.
Starting to even the odds a little bit.
We'll even the odds here a little bit. Looking to give Brim the orb here. Get that ult online. Maybe faking a B rotate here. Still in showers. Optimal finds their raise. Gecko Flash goes out. Finds Brim. Brim finds the trade. But now it is a 1-2. 1v2 here for UNH.
There's no 1 is towards A long here. Nearly had it.
Nearly had it. Doesn't quite get there. But again, 3 go down for Georgia. Their economy may not be the best still. It still isn't really the best. One of them's gonna have to light buy. Or if they do full buy, it's not gonna be with a Vandal or a Phantom here.
UNH secures this round, they'll most likely be able to get that 12th round easily as well.
There.
I would 100% agree. And again, they are posturing towards A, looking potentially for that 4-1 split or a 3-2 split here again. Gavarone looking like he's going to go for showers.
Here.
And the other 4 are looking like they're going to quickly push through with the Brim ult going through
Plant the
U-Haul.
spike. Here, scout destroyed.
Finds a trade. Looking for the raise, gets the raise. UNH does have a player advantage now. One more. That's a great Viper ult coming out now. Now it's going to be really difficult here to take any pressure from UNH here with this plant going off right with those boxes are.
Planet.
Really tough positions here on the side of Georgia, and they will not be able to push it at all.
Great push by UNH there to secure the round.
Can't we just hug it
A
out?
really nice entry with that Brim ult clearing U-Haul, and they can
They gotta get a
basically
drop.
just swing out and look for their trades that they've been getting this entire game.
It's one aspect UNH has been great at, getting those early trades.
They've been really good at getting these trades here early. Econ is definitely in the favor of UNH in terms of money, but Alt Econ actually favors Georgia right now, but they do not have a great buy this round.
Be wary of that raise ult.
Quick pick from
Speaking of
Georgia.
raise, Annex gets picked early, but a quick... No, not quite.
Not quite. Gets a little bit of damage there. Util coming out from TP.
A lot of util used by Georgia here.
Ton of util. UNH still trying to slow play it here a little bit. Maybe trying to catch one of the Georgia flankers out.
Seem to be waiting out the smokes here. There's a trade, but immediately res by Clover. TP away, so she dies the timer.
Yep, quick TP. Raise ult coming out though. There it is. Doesn't find
Ooh.
anyone, but heavily damages Mr. Mamba there. But 2 from Brim makes it a 4-3. And Sky's gonna be able to heal up most of UNH here. And that will pretty much seal it. 12-7. Great round from UNH again.
A little chaotic there at the end, but UNH held on, managed to secure the win, bring us to match point.
A little chaotic there with that raise ult going out, nearly securing a bunch of kills. UNH got very low there, but the Sky Heal got them basically back up, and the trades just weren't there for Georgia.
Georgia's economy is not very great. They still do have an alt advantage in the board as well.
They do still have an ult advantage, but again, their money will probably be a huge factor in this fight. Not many Vandals. Raisebot goes down A, doesn't quite find anyone. That's good for UNH. Kind of slow play it, maybe punish out a flanker.
Aggressive push by Clove did catch Brimstone, but is refragged by Annex. What a play by
What a
Optimal.
play! That was a crazy play. Finds the Vise. It's a
Does TP, but it looks like they're sticking with an A rush. Annex does pop ult, dives in, and finds Gecko.
That's big. Gecko ult is online for UNH. Fade ult online for Georgia. But if that Gecko ult finds at least one of them, it's basically going to be a 4v1 here. If he elects to use it at any point,
One
is
enemy
the
remaining.
question. One left. Gecko ult here could go ahead and seal it.
Gecko
Sky
ult
ult
flies.
coming out,
Alright.
and
Attackers win.
First
there it
map,
is.
UNH.
First map UNH, very clean from UNH. Pretty much held control the entire game, besides the first 2 initial rounds. Really punched through and played their econ and their really aggressive comp pretty well.
Everyone does get match MVP there. 300 ACS.
Very good from him. Had some very good shots, very good plays. Shout out that last play there from Optimal with that Vise ult going out, getting the classic kill with the Vise not clearing all the angles. Very clean plays, and it looks like we're going to be going to split, maybe.
Here's UNH will be attacking first.
Yeah, I'm interested to see here what UNH is going to opt to bring out in terms of composition.
Wonder if they'll keep that same aggressive comp like they had. No Cypher, maybe just two Initiator, two Smokes, one Duelist.
That's true. A Cypher on this map though is really powerful with those one-way setups towards A site. So I wonder if they will opt for maybe a slightly slower comp, or if they're gonna just send it with that same comp that they ran on Bind.
Or if Annex will stick with the Raze, maybe see a Jet pick instead.
Might see a Jet, might see a Cypher. I know that they like to run Neon on some maps. I don't think this is one of the maps that we will see that, but I am interested to see what composition they do elect to go with, because this is a very interesting map. A little bit defender favored with all the choke points, especially with Cypher. Might see a Cypher mirror, depending on what they elect to go with.
Seems we are taking a brief intermission here.
Yeah, very brief intermission. Maybe Georgia wants to talk it over. It does give you an HD opportunity to talk it over as well with Speed Rush. Just talking it over. Both teams strategizing what they want to do. What their best play is here. Still just waiting on the map to start here. Currently, just a quick break, probably. Coaching strategies being brought out from both sides here.
Credit to the coach. They've done a pretty good job of keeping both teams competitive, making this game entertaining.
Yeah, pretty entertaining. Timeouts was pretty early on in that match too. Speed Rush called one, I think it was round 4, and then Georgia responded with their own 1 or 2 rounds later. And that's very interesting that they used both their timeouts pretty early on in that series. It looked like it paid off for UNH a little bit more than it did Georgia, getting them set up on that defense, coming out with an 8-4 lead, set them up very nicely for a good offense there. Still just waiting on start here.
A little entertainment from Mr. Mamba Shop there.
We get to see his inventory. Here we go. Level 300 border. Ooh, pretty nice collection. Pretty good shop too.
Very good shop. My shops are always blue.
Yeah, mine are bad. My night markets are terrible too.
I don't want to talk about night markets.
I
I don't think
think
I've
my
ever
last.
gotten a knife.
No, I don't think I've ever. I think the only knife I've gotten was the smart knife, like once.
Maybe Primax.
It kind of made me. It makes me cry every time I look at my night market.
That's why I stick to League nowadays.
Fair enough.
Get this your shop going.
Yep.
Seems we might be starting soon. Speed Rush has jumped into the coaching spot.
Yep. Swedish Hash. I'm in the coaching spot, waiting on Georgia's coach because I know that they either that or their player called. I don't. Can you call timeouts as a player? I'm not 100% sure. I think it has to be a coach timeout.
Oh,
We're going in.
I guess players can call timeouts.
Guess
That or they
so.
dump their coach.
That would be an interesting move. Dumping your coach mid match.
Oh, it seems they are bringing a Sentinel this time. 2, in fact.
2, 3.
Wow.
Probably not, but they're
Oh,
hovering over
that'd
3
be
there.
would have been a sight.
We will see that Cypher come out. Cypher again, really good for these one ways on this map. Omen.
Annex seems to be leaning towards that raise pick. Oh, only one sentinel. Double controllers this time.
Double controllers. Similar to last round, but opting instead of a Brim to have an Omen here. Still have that Viper. Mr. Mamba hovering over the sky. Probably going to opt for a sky pick. Annex does go for the Reyna again, and the sky is locked in. It's, again, it's not too aggressive this time. It's a little slower. But you do have a potential fast push with that raise. But Cypher does make it so you can slow it down a lot on defense and catch some people off guard.
UNH is attacking first, so it'll be interesting to see how this comp works for the first half.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower than last time. Definitely not as easy to do what they were doing last round and kind of just swing out. It's still possible, but definitely not as easy this time around. Georgia opting for two duelists, Neon and Jet. Cypher, Breach, and Clove. Interesting composition here.
Georgia might be the aggressors in this map.
Yeah,
Neon
Georgia,
Jet combo.
Neon Jet combo is really fast, but again, Cypher, not too quick. Clove for smokes, and Breach for initiator.
They are not important.
Interesting. Probably looking for
Let's move
quick
through them.
sight
Let's
takes.
smoke through
But they're on
walls.
defense first, so I wonder how they're gonna if they're gonna play this defense aggressive, very similarly how UNH played Bind last round, or if they're gonna try and slow play it. Again, very interesting comp though.
They set up some aggressive flanks. See that Neon sprinting around.
Yeah, maybe the Neon sprints around through mid. UNH doesn't have any pressure on mid right now, really. Does have Cypher sitting there right now. Gavarone, be looking for to clear mid. 2 on A site. Another 2 potentially hovering B mid. Lots of pings going down for a rotate. Might be faking A.
Breach stun does catch Mamba and Annex here, but Annex is quickly taking heaven.
Annex just quickly swings heaven.
Does
Tries
find
to
the Neon.
finds the Neon and also I think found the Breach there for a moment. Has control of heaven. All of your nations just rotating to B though. Annex
That
is making
fast,
so much noise.
yeah, that fast pick might have just been to pull him away from B here. Yeah, Annex going quickly through ropes back up towards mid.
Smoke's going down, and yeah, they're gonna. Hey, Gavarone finds a pick, and UNH is probably gonna get the plant off here.
Annex with a second.
Spike is now down. Gavarone
Gavarone.
gets one.
Does get traded back out by Neon.
One enemy
Mamba
remaining.
playing towards Alley, but he backs up, and there goes the first round to UNH.
Wow, very clean pistol round. Pulls Georgia towards that A site, and then rotates fully. Their whole team, one through spawn, and Xena gets through in ropes, and they get a very clean B plant and a clean pistol round win.
Almost shocked how well that worked. Annex
Really good.
easily dove up heaven.
Just zero pressure. Took heaven with basically no pressure, and probably looking for a quick mid push with this judge. Looking to get a quick pick with satchels probably.
We see a crazy satchel play. Breach stun does come out. They know there's one towards row. Oh, Gavarone does get a trade on the Neon though.
Decent trade, and there's another one for Mr. Mamba through mid.
Judge is still sitting on the ground. Could see a different UNH member pick it up.
One on the flank. Gonna find Omen.
Don't know how Mamba lived through that.
I don't know either, but you know, he lived. One mid. Last one's
Or
mid.
the last is.
Last is ropes.
You have Spike as well. Optima going for that quick rotate.
Looking for a rotate, getting a plant on the B, and probably just trying to force them to play for retake. Most likely you're gonna see them come through heaven. Optimal, they're just holding a pretty hard choke here. Playing off that spike diffusal sound. Mr. Mamba is holding the flank now as well.
I believe the only gun dropped is a Judge, so that doesn't really help that Georgia member too much.
Yeah, it really doesn't help. There might be a ghost or two if they had a pistol, but I think they had a sheriff, so nothing really too helpful here. And the flank is marked by Mr. Mamba.
Keeping 2 bulldogs through that force buy there.
Alright,
Along
two-
a couple of members of UNH saved there as well. And you see Cypher with the full buy.
You also have a Cypher ult here really early on. Could see that used very quickly. Round 3 Cypher ult. If they get a quick pick here and the Cypher lives, you could have a very quick round here for the side of UNH if you get that intel. Cypher's holding B, Cam was spotted.
Next
And
with an
going for-
aggressive push.
Aggressive, gets punished again by that breach. The trade will not come out this time. But now it will. Gavrone finds the neon. And the Cypher
There
will
goes that
get
Cypher
out.
ult.
Can see.
Mamba a little cautious to swing here.
A little cautious. Knows one of them probably just went through ropes. Looking for a flank through ropes. Marks the Cypher. Flash goes out. Just rotates towards A site.
Down B.
Cypher is in their spawn.
Cypher's on a really hard flank right now.
45 seconds left. Mamba does find one.
Finds one. Looking for Gavrone maybe to rotate out and help him a little bit. They still don't have Spike because they did drop it towards B side. Gavrone clears heaven.
30 seconds left.
Cameras out.
I'm running a little short here.
One enemy remaining.
Get the Spike.
Gavrone
Gavrone
finds
finds
two.
two. Wow. That is
Impressive play.
huge play.
That might have just won them the round here.
Might have
Gavrone
played-
still on full health, has a rifle.
And wow, he gets
Gavrone
four.
finds another.
Gavrone finds 4. Great round from UNH. 3-0 lead here.
Good clutch by Gavrone, bringing that round back into winnability.
Yeah, it looked a little bit weak there, but then Gavrone finds 4 on the rotate and the flank. Finds great value there.
Putting George's economy right back in the tank. Believe everybody's in that 3K area.
Yeah, 3K area, probably going to see a light buy with Sheriffs. Really going to start pushing that economy really hard up. Swings out from mid. UNH finds 2 very quickly there. Finds
Get three.
3.
Dog finding all the tripwires for them.
One enemy remaining.
Stinger does catch Annex, but is quickly traded back out. They know where the neon is now.
They got a Phantom too.
Mamba making that upgrade there.
It's a bit of an upgrade.
Oh,
That
the
is
Bucky.
a Bucky. Leon and Bucky. Looking for a flash here, and Optimal finds the pick. 4-0
Little team
New
flash
Haven
there.
now. A little team flash. But gets the value, and UNH's economy is booming right now. All of them have more than enough money to just buy here.
Can I get a drop?
Alts do slightly advantage Georgia here, though. They do have that Neon ult online and that Cypher ult.
Here.
how good UNH has been with trades that Cypher ult might be a little difficult for George to get off.
It's gonna be decently tough. The UNH has been playing really well with these trades. Viper wall. Now looking for a hard A push.
Seems you're going faster. Annex immediately going to take heaven control. Almost finds breach.
Those finds breach. Those ones ropes. They're gonna get this plant off really fast. And
Annex
Annex
finds neon.
finds the neon.
Finds two more.
3. What the heck happened over at ropes?
One enemy remaining.
Annex quickly getting that raise back online. Gavrone does find one flanking.
That is crazy. 3-piece from ropes and the heaven push.
Flawless.
And finally,
Now this.
Omen
is
will
a
find Jet.
See that? Grenade!
Will they try the same old tricks?
5-0.
Fast round win for UNH there.
Very fast take, and Annex finds 3 on ropes. Wow, That was a crazy heaven push there. Very fast. And now they're looking for a split push here potentially. With three, it looks like 3 of UNH are going to be mid, and the other 2 are going to maybe fake an A push.
Whatever it is, Georgia's economy is once more back in the toilet there. 3 to 2K range.
Yeah, back to light buys here. Maybe sheriffs, marshals, buckies,
Might see
maybe.
a Bucky.
Yeah, the neon probably is a bucky. Jet knives are used though, so that's going to be big. Potentially.
Yeah, everyone does find the first. Annex finds another. Cypher ult does come out.
That's another Cypher ult. That is 2 Cypher ults over the course of 2 rounds, I think.
There goes the
Round.
third. Omen ult is ready.
Omen ult online. Jet knives are still out here. They gotta be careful wherever that jet is.
One
looking.
enemy remaining.
Finds the Cypher though and gets the jet. Another flawless round from UNH.
To back flawlesses.
You say something? Sorry.
And that's gotta be huge mental boost for UNH as well. That's gotta be also affecting that Georgia mental. They're down 6-0 and they pick the defense first.
And you can see that Georgia economy is just scattered.
Yeah, the Georgia economy has just been all over the place. That's kind of an issue with what they had last game too. And UNH's economy is just really, really high right now. They
Pretty
also
sure I
beat
saw a
Auburn
9K.
too. There was a 9K there, I'm pretty sure. Just maxed out on creds. And they have the ult advantage too, going onto this A site push.
Annex quickly popping ult and double satchling up into heaven. Does find breach, but is traded out by Cypher.
UNH finds another 2 though.
One
Now the other
enemy
2 are
remaining.
most likely A or mid, so UNH is probably gonna have a free plant here. With
Gavron
optimal-
does find Jet in heaven.
Yeah, Jet Evan. I mean, now it's just Clove, who's probably either coming from spawn side here. Optimal is watching it. They have Cypher trips
Yep.
from flank, so they don't have to worry about flank, and Gavron finds the Clove Heaven.
Like 3-piece for Gavron. That
Another
Cypher ult is almost back up.
again, it's crazy. We might see 3 Cypher ults here in 8 rounds. That is a crazy uptime for Cypher ult.
Seems they're going right back to it here.
Yeah, it's gonna look like they're gonna do the same push here. This time looking like they're probably gonna send maybe looks like Optimal might be opting to look through a sewers mid push, or maybe not. Maybe just having a
Be
little
careful.
fun down there.
Georgia does have a breach ultimate.
That breach ultimate could be huge. They like to go aggressive with it. Tons of util used here from the side of UNH, trying to get a nice, fast clear.
Omen
Spike
does
down
not
A.
bomb down there, but Mamba does get a trade. Annex finds another as well. 4v3.
4v3, and again, UNH's sight here can get the plant off. Trade from
Sky ult.
there. Sky ult is out.
Cypher ult as well. A lot of ults being popped here. Gavron does find Neon.
One enemy remaining.
Gavaron puts another, and that's huge. That's another 2-piece for Gavaron. And it's just a Clove, who is, looks like they're, yep. There they are. UNH found him again. 8-0 New Haven.
We're here.
And is
New
that
Haven
another
having-
Cypher ult I see?
It is.
Is that the 3rd Cypher ult I see in this round?
It's half. We
Yeah.
might hit 4 and it's half alone.
We damn near might. That is... Wow.
UNH just having the match of their lives here.
Yeah, this is a
8-0 half.
crazy match. 8-0 match on the side that Georgia picked. That is either that or I think UNH might have picked the side, but either way, this is Georgia's map pick here, and UNH is up 8-0.
UNH doesn't even have that super aggressive lineup here, but Gavron does get taken out first towards mid.
One mid here. Breach does like the swing from heaven. Doesn't find anything. Annex is back on heaven. Finds the breach.
Just
Finds
no
two, finds
response for
three.
Annex.
No
Spike
response.
down A.
And
One
Optimal
enemy
finds within the
remaining.
smoke. Annex has 4. Potential ace, maybe. Depending on where the
Double
last
killing
one
that
is.
Clove.
Oh,
Oh,
doesn't
gets
quite
shut down
get
by
it.
Jet. Viper ult does come out here.
Fire program's up, but he's playing outside of it. And he finds the Jet. 9-0 New Haven.
Annex just has free reign of heaven.
The Annex just has been taking height. No worries at all. Basically, no contention there. They managed to find, I think, 3 twice from ropes or heaven. It's been all UNH. Still have that Cypher ult online. And the only ult Georgia does have this breach ult. Which does look like UNH is maybe gonna look for a B push here. They're gonna try and change it up a little bit.
Some might go for a mid push here.
Um,
Oh. Annex, they finally have a response for Annex on that heavy push towards heaven. A Jet does find optimal.
3v5 here.
Optimal with only 2 deaths. Mamba has 0.
It's very true.
And it
UNH
seems to
maybe
be slowing it down a little bit.
slowing it down, maybe to find a Georgia player out in the open, get a nice pick, maybe try and even up a little more. Cypher Cage goes out. Doesn't find too much value there. Smokes are out. UNH doesn't control a site. There's a Cypher with a Judge. There's a Bulldog pick, and Georgia will finally take a round here.
9-1. They could bring it up to a 9-3 half here, but UNH's economy is still strong and healthy.
Yeah, again, UNH does have this extremely strong econ. And potentially looking for another A push. Yeah, looking like it's gonna be another A push with, it looks like Gavarone is actually holding the B side right now. Annex finds another quick pick with that result.
Annex quickly taking A site, pushing back towards screens, but a double kill for Georgia here. Annex trades it back off, making it a 3v3.
Dead even here. Annex has control of A, and it looks like UNH wasn't gonna look for another pull. Neon is just there. That's a weird spot, but Neon was kind of just looking for a flank, maybe.
Might
Last
know where
one.
this Jet is.
Yeah, I heard vent. It looks like they know that the Jet is vent right now. And yep, there's the Jet. And UNH is up
Clean pick for
10-1.
Mamba.
Yeah, clean pick for Mamba.
Last round in
Great
the half.
UNH round again, and they're up 10-1 right now. It's gonna be very difficult here for Georgia to come back.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a timeout.
And no, well, I don't think they have their coach, so I don't know if they can call a timeout.
Huh.
I don't know how it works necessarily, but they don't have a coach right now in the coaching slots. I don't know if they're gonna call a timeout. And obviously, there's no reason for UNH to call a timeout right now. They're just firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, that 1 round loss hasn't slowed their momentum at all.
No, right back to it. Quickly going to take A. Annex is quickly back on that heaven. And UNH is just basically going to A with no resistance. Maybe Georgia now is opting for a retake?
Well, Jet seems to have Optimal's number, but Galvarone does get that refrag.
It's true.
Annex there's a 3rd Cypher ult.
There it is, the 3rd Cypher ult.
2nd one comes out for Georgia there.
3v4, UNH is on B.
Georgia's still holding on to that breach ult. The Neon ult does get popped though.
Gotta be careful of that here on the side of UNH. Gotta make sure you can hit the Neon when they're moving like that. They're gonna be strafing a lot. Trying to throw off UNH's aim. 2v4 now.
Last player standing.
Spike goes down. Mamba finds 1. Needs to find another 3 here. Flash goes out, nothing there, and swung out. That is a Georgia round win, but again, UNH still in very firm control of this series.
Switching sides.
10-2 on the swap here.
Yeah, 10-2 on the swap here is Georgia's gonna have to do some real work to try and come back into this series. And it looks like UNH is gonna set up for a 3-2 split. Potentially Annex holding mid. No, it does look like Optimal's gonna be opting to hold mid. With Gavarone looking like he's gonna lock down A with the Cypher util. Maybe they could be swinging out of mid here, actually. It does look like maybe they're gonna hard swing mid.
Seems Omen might be holding on to that B site passively. Maybe not. Might go for our aggressive push.
Might. He's been hovering around there, looking past quickly. It looks like, yeah, UNH is 3 mid right now. There is a bunch A, and Mr. Mamba will find one. Gavarone finds another. Annex finds one.
One enemy remaining.
Annex finds another as well. Very quick opening here from UNH, even though they're on defense.
And it's getting flashy with it.
Annex getting flashy with it. And UNH gets a round win. Another quick round, even though they're on the defense.
Very quick pistol round there. A lot of trades happened quickly, and UNH up 11-2. Might be able to get match point off this force here.
Yeah, force, and then all they really have to do, if they can get a clean force here, is they need one round if they can win this one here. And they're gonna have the econ advantage for this round to make it pretty easy in terms of the gun duels to take it here. And they're gonna opt for 3 mid here again.
Annex with the judge might see a double satchel down mid here.
I might see a
Or-
quick double satchel.
Might just sit in mail. Try to catch one coming upstairs here.
Yeah, might try and catch one here.
Solid scream from the background.
Solid scream. Shout out Jolly.
There's Annex with 2.
Oh my goodness.
Sat in mail with the judge.
Yep.
Just good taken down by a stinger, but UNH quickly cleans it up.
It's just been quick round after round, and they're teabagging
Match
Xena.
point.
They're teabagging Annex there. Their own team is teabagging. It's gotten to that point in the game, 12-2.
Morale
And
appears
it-
to be pretty high for UNH.
Yeah, morale's really high here. And even though they're not in full buy here, I still think they have a pretty decent chance of taking this round here. It just looks like Georgia kind of fell apart on this map here.
It's a defender side of the map. UNH could quickly close it out into a 2-0.
Quickly, a 2-0 is in the
Hear that
sight.
Neon sliding through, gets caught by a sector trip, and Optimal just shuts it down.
That's a Bucky. I don't know if
That's
they
a
full buy
judge.
here. Oh, that's a judge? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
That's a Spectre.
Did they
It appears
full
it's
buy?
a half buy, and Annex does
Spike
quickly
down
find the
A.
Cypher. Spike goes down, Annex finds a second.
The judge play has been absolutely peak.
Does get shut down
One
mid-ult
enemy
there by
remaining.
the Jet, but Jet gets traded out by Mamba. This could be it here.
Last one's on ropes. Optimal has a
Optimal picks up the
judge.
judge.
He's gonna get it. I can smell it.
Gonna dive in.
Nothing
Oh,
yet. Probably on top of
Uh,
ropes.
trying into the
He's
smoke,
cleared. Ah,
and
there we
Omen
go.
clears it out.
Defenders win.
Omen clears it. Very
Early-
clean.
Very early night here. UNH quickly gets a 2-0 there.
Yeah, quick 2-0. Very well played. Bind was decently close, but UNH played that really aggressive team comp very well. And then opting to slow it down here a little bit, it worked perfectly for him. No, this game was not really close too much at any points, I'd say. Very clear UNH advantage, and
Yeah.
they played it really well.
And Annex walks off with that match MVP. Nearly 400 ACS there.
Yeah, I mean, the judge play was immaculate.
Absolutely.
That was crazy. I think both rounds there on the defensive side, we see the judge get 2.
It was clean night for UNH. Good
Yeah,
win
clean
all
night for
around.
UNH. Yep. And I think that's going to be it for us here. Shout out Plutonium, my fellow commentator.
Yep. Shout out to Drainer. Yep.
Thank you so much.
J
y'all-
Rainer 196.
JRainer196. And y'all, have a good night.